Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody.
Hi there.
Nate and Brad here. Elder P. Oh.
Well, geez, everybody knows who I am.
Everybody knows my name. I don't have a homebrew, though.
Oh, you better get
tell
one.
Them what you got.
One thing. Found this on my mother's bookshelf. And it's from 1967. In here we've got a recipe we're going to try. 5 ingredients to make a 24-hour stout. We're going to try out something. I don't know. We'll find something to do.
Ready to drink in 24 hours. Homebrew. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
This is the cream soda again, but it's homebrew.
Oh. Save your stout.
25 days on the sobriety.
He's doing well. I'm proud of him.
I'm really looking forward to next weekend.
I'm going to do, one of these days I'm going to do a couple of days.
Sobriety,
yeah. We're buying through the co-op locally. We've got a food co-op nearby, a bunch of people. We got a bunch of grains. Flaked barley, flaked wheat, flaked rye. And it was amazing because we started comparing to homebrew shop prices. It's just like $4 for a 5-pound bag. You know, it's like, okay, do the math. So that was nice. We got our coconut for our next coconut IPA. I got 5 pounds. I can't remember what it was. I think it was...
We'll have to get some more hops.
Yeah.
Our Helga went bottoms up. It got cheesy.
Not pleasant, yeah.
So we were going to brew with that today. This weekend we did 2 brews. Really, yesterday we did 2 batches of Dropkick Nate. Blended them in the fermenter. Got footage of that. But today we did an experimental beer. A prickly pear pale ale. And I was going to do a Belma Helga hopping at the end. But the Helga was cheesy.
Yeah. So it's going to go into the lasagna beer. We're going to play with it later, I don't know. Or we'll dump it, throw it away, I don't know. But
in addition, we've just been cleaning up around the brew house and laying some stuff out for the electric brew stand. Going to try to get the hot liquor tank running here real soon. I think that'd be a nice addition. And then run a hybrid system for a little while.
We were talking about Dropkick Nate and how everybody has just picked up on that. I got curious and I started looking at our history and starting, well, for last year we did about 26 or 28 beers and various different things. We did some apple wine. This past year we did 33 different brews. It's amazing how if you just keep busy and you just don't even think about it, it just adds up. 50 gallons we've done, 50 plus gallons of Dropkick Nate. So that's where we're at.
Yep.
And it's worldwide now. It's like viral.
Yeah. So, stoked, guys. Cheers to everybody. So, without further ado, won't keep you here anymore. Grab a beer, check out the brew day footage.
Sit back and relax.
Yeah. And
don't worry.
Yeah. Everybody, have a great week.
Homebrew up.
Don't forget to homebrew up. Elder.
Hi.
We're brewing today.
And we're ooVooing today.
And we got the boys from the UK on, and Sammy up in Canada. We'll go see them in a second before the battery dies. But we are gonna.
Do you want to underlet or do you want to just?
No, we're not gonna underlet today. Okay. We're just gonna.
That's hot. Be careful. We're good. Let's get some water in here.
All right.
I got it shut down.
We're gonna go ahead and get this going, and we're gonna dough in. We'll be back in just a second.
Oh, that's hot.
Let me get the volume figured out.
5.5%-ish. What did I say? I was aiming for?
Hello, boys.
10:30. How are we doing?
Happy Homebrew Sunday.
Look at this. First one in the first boat, eh?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, it's Saturday and Sunday today.
Got some Dropkick Nate there.
Dropkick Nate.
Nate action in there.
Yeah, buddy. Sammy went for a walk.
Yep.
Scoosey's got something going up there. That looked like that was Irish red, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Sweet.
Nice.
Cool. All right, battery's about to die. Cheers, fellas.
Nice seeing you, Sam.
There's our grist. A little bit of flour, but not bad. Otherwise,
Off the board
good
that was
looking.
underneath the mill.
Yeah, just underneath the mill. Says the elder.
Temperature's at 167
Looks
on this
great.
strike water.
All right, that's gonna be close. So let's
Yeah,
nail it.
just get this out of here for now. Whoops. Sorry about that.
Should be a little bit less than 167. According to my calculations. Well, we're at 70. That probe's not even in there, so.
I'm ready.
All right, still in.
You gonna do it?
I've got a camera.
You got a camera. Okay, I'll give you a spoon.
Okay, I'll take a spoon. No underletting here. Okay, we're doing Dropkick Nate today. 2 batches. And then we're going to blend them for the fermenter. So,
End up 10.
10, 11 gallons there. 11 gallons into the fermenter and then 10 into kegs after dry hop loss and all of that. So,
Maybe we'll bottle some up to send
we'll have to bottle some
or
up
two
to
out.
send a couple bottles around. Yeah.
I don't think
If it-
Harry's had a
No,
bottle.
I don't think.
Harry
I know.
hasn't had
I know
any.
he hasn't. Neither has Tom.
Neither is Tom.
I know I've been sending the recipe around to a lot of people this week, so we'll just keep in touch. We'll see what we can do for some trades. We don't have unlimited funds for shipping internationally, but might be able to
Let's see what
fire.
we can figure out.
fire
Maybe we
a
can find a
couple.
mule.
Well, if we send some to Harry, he could mule them over to Tom for us. They live pretty close, so you know. All right, we'll be back in a few. He's teasing me now.
Yeah, I'm not doing this sobriety thing this week or this month.
But we are racking.
You bloody rotter, you.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it's not bad.
Oh,
Outside.
does this ever smell good?
Let me
You can
smell it.
sniff it.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
that's lovely.
It's a black rye
Look at
from
that.
Founders.
Do the boil kettle. 10. Founders Black Rye.
Founders black rye,
Looks like a Founders bottle.
and this was bottled 12/21 of 14, so it's fresh.
Fresh laser games.
Yeah, but you've got to shoot it. You can't just aim it and press it. You've got to shoot it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
We're still carrying on ooVoo. I got the smash kegged up. I'm about to keg up this black IPA of Chris's, and
And if you put it in amongst all the
there's the boys.
real ales on the shelf that all taste
And
exactly
then
the same.
what we have going on in the brew room here is we've got the first batch of Dropkick Nate. This is the first kettle full. Got the heat on, coming up to boil, getting close there. Well, that reminds me, I got to take a pre-boil gravity, and I got strike water going for the second mash, which will be shortly started here. So, good times, fun hanging out with the boys internationally. It's starting to get late there. I think they're going on 9 or 10 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock over there in the UK. So, be back in a bit, and we'll keep you posted on how things are going. Probably at the start of the hop drops. So.
Oh my!
That's a good look.
Look at that faceless guy.
That's a good look, brother.
The invisible man.
We're breaking. In a matter of moments, we'll be throwing our first hop edition in here. It is time for a hop addition. And we will be doing a ½ ounce of El Dorado for our bittering. And we'll start the 60-minute timer. Alright. Alright. Got her under control. Boom! And strike water's in, and we are about to dough in on dropkick number 2. Wort chiller's in, whirl flock, drop. Chunks. So yeah, we'll have to see, Barrage Brewer, who brews a better DKN. We'll find out in a few weeks. Maybe we'll have to have a head-to-head, huh? We'll see. Hop drop coming up soon. About another 5-10 minutes. And here we have the second mash going. Just gonna go ahead and give this a stir up. And give it the old stir up. Still on the ooVoo. This one we screwed up a bit on the mash. Overshot temperature. Then I tried to put some cold water in to bring it down, and the thermometer was stuck. It wasn't dropping. It must have been in a weird spot, and so added a bunch of not a bunch, but added some boiling water to bring it back up. So the water to grist ratio is way off, but it's we'll check reading here in the refractometer in a second and see how it's looking. See what we got going on over here. What do we have over here?
Oh shit! The problem is, that you're lost in the time zone, right?
Sammy.
I think the vowels were shifted.
Harry Brew.
The vowels.
Tom's gone. Tom left us. The other blokes from the UK left us. That's alright. It's fun. It's been a fun day. Catch you guys in a few for the next hop drop. Alright, it is time for a hop drop. Time for a hop drop. We got 5 minutes to go here. We've got an ounce of Galaxy going in.
I gotta get this in.
There it is. So, it's day number 2. Dropkick Nate 10-gallon brew day was not completed. We actually ended up calling it quits. We got the first one mashed and boiled, whirlpool chilled in the fermenter. The second batch had a problem with the mash temperature, so I ended up having, overshot temp, added cold water, undershot temp, had to add some boiling water, some hot water, and our grist ratio was off drastically. We probably had almost twice as much water as we really wanted in there. Maybe not quite twice. Regardless, the mash was alright. We ran out fine. Numbers were a little bit low. I think we lost some efficiency by doing that. We lost 5 gravity points for the gravity of the wort going into the kettle. So we lost a little bit, but we also had a little bit extra volume. But by the end of the day, we weren't able to boil. So what we decided to do is call it a day. We've got our cooled wort in the fermenter from batch 1, first 5-gallon batch, and then the second batch is on the burner right now. So it's next morning. Got it fired up. It's been sitting in our back room, which stays about 40 or less during the winter months. So it was actually not too bad. And we did raise the temp up. We started the boil, and then it was just got to the point where we couldn't do it. So I think we had the temperature up to probably about 180 or maybe a little bit more, not quite boiling, before we shut it down for the night. Covered it up and just decided to come back at it this morning. So we've got that going, and a little bit later we are going to be doing an experimental brew. It's about time to get another one of those down. So we are going to do something fun. So watch for footage on that. We're just going to go ahead and and get some footage going. So check it out. What the heck happened here, Dad? Are you bleeding?
Yeah, I am.
Oh boy.
They look like beets, don't they?
What are we doing?
Prickly pear cactus.
We're gonna do an
Singeing off the
experimental brew with prickly pear, cacti, the fruit.
We had them in the freezer, so they're
These
sort of...
These are the prickly pears. I got these when I was down in Texas. You guys saw the footage probably from that. So we're gonna burn off all of the little hairs, which I forgot the name of right now, but they're basically the needles that are on the fruit, and they're very, very fine, and they are a nuisance, and they
Very painful too, I guess.
well, they're painful after when they go in. They don't hurt, but when you're trying to get rid of them, they are. So this is a technique I learned from the guys down in the ranch. Easy way to get rid of those so that you can work with them. So we're gonna burn all the hair off, and then we're gonna actually cut these up a little bit, and then we're gonna boil them down and get them ready for the brew, and then you'll see what we're gonna do there. So today's experimental brew is gonna be a prickly pear pale ale. There's a brewery out of Montana that's doing one of these, so that's pretty cool. I'm not trying to like reinvent the wheel or come up with the next best thing, but I got some prickly pears when I was down in Texas in September last year. Picked them with a couple guys, so I wanted to brew up a batch, send some down to the property owners, a couple bottles for them to try out, and then share a couple bottles with the guys I was with, and then also have some to drink and enjoy. And I think this is going to be a pretty colorful beer, let's say that. Here's a shot of the pears. And aside from that, for the hop schedule, we're going to do half ounce of Warrior for bittering, and then at the end, 5 minutes, we're going to do, we're going to do a 10 minute. It's going to be half ounce of Belma, half ounce of Helga. And then at flame out, another half ounce of Belma and Helga. So it should be right about 40 IBUs, and should turn out pretty awesome. I think the prickly pear is a pretty neat flavor, and it's going to add some, also add some other sugars too, because we're going to put a little bit. We're going to at 10 minutes we're going to put that in. You'll see. Cheers. Coffee. More on that in a minute. It's time for another hop drop. We got our 5-minute edition of Galaxy. What's going on? We're about to pitch some yeast. See if I can get this. Chris came by. Boom.
Booyaka shot. Hold it. Nice technique.
Well, 10 gallons. That's probably more like 11 gallons.
11 gallons.
11 gallons. Dropkick mate.
It's an extra gallon for my belly.
So,
Tie this up.
yeah, I got a clip. Okay. So we're at 10 minutes left. We're going to go ahead and add the prickly pear and the juice, and we'll see what happens to the color here. So this is the prickly pear fruit that we drained off. Elder did all the work on those. I did the picking and muling them back from Texas, and we're just going to let these guys go for 10 minutes, and we got a 5-minute hop addition yet, and a flame out hop addition. We'll go ahead and do those, and we're just going to let that go. Look at that turn in color already. This stuff is so red. We've got grains for the chickens. Here we go. 1 ounce of Belma hops. These are going to complement that prickly pear, I think, pretty good. Their kind of juiciness. So.
Oh man, smell it. Nice, subtle.
Oh yeah. Well, those are about a 10.5 alpha acid, so there's some pungency to them. But yeah, the ones we were gonna do Belma and Helga, and the Helga hops were cheesed.
They were sort of cheesy smelling.
Yeah, so we didn't trust them. Might as well, not experiment that much. Maybe we'll play with those hops later and just see what kind of flavors
Like I say,
come out.
we're gonna make a lasagna beer
A lasagna beer with pepperoni.
with the
Italian.
Parmesan
Beef.
hops.
Parmesan hops. Cheers. Be back in a minute for Flame Out Edition. Alright, Flame Out Edition hops. Smelling good. Flame is out. Another ounce of Belma.
So we turn it a little bit red and then we turn it green. What the heck? Christmas.
Alright.
Yeah, that is a bag o' beauty.
It's either going to be really good or really weird. Here's what the color in the bottom of the bowl looks like. So, hey, not too bad.
We made a decision to add this semi-chilled. We were going to freeze it. We were going to add it as a secondary, but we're going to decide.
So this was pasteurized, and then we threw it in the freezer, and then we decided that we were just going to go ahead and add it and not have to mess around with it going into secondary. We can get a good original gravity off of this, and we're curious what it does for the color. So.
Plus, it's going to help chill the wort down the last bit that we need to get.
So you can get an idea on just how red that stuff is, and look at what it's doing to the color of the wort.
I'm going to go grab the spoon.
Here, no, don't spoon it. Don't need a spoon.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, now it's pink. Red.
Nice.
Hope that's coming through on the camera. That is so... What color is that? It's like... It's definitely got
like
some...
grapefruit.
Yeah,
color.
grapefruit. Pink grapefruit.
We're almost there.
Hey, we're gonna... Alright. Go ahead and do a pre-pitch. And then we're gonna dump the... we're gonna go ahead and dump the wort right on top of that. So... Grab that.
Whoa!
Good thing it's sanitized. This is why we sanitize everything. Here, grab this one because I didn't cut it low enough.
I know what I was going to do. Grab that.
Jeez.
Plastic bag.
We're having a moment. So we're just going to go ahead and get the yeast in there first. We're going to go ahead and put the beer right on top of that. So, be right back. Show you how we do this in our aeration technique. Here. Can you guys see how red that is?
But they will with more.
So there's our yeasties. And here is our prickly pear pale ale going in for primary. I got it. Aeration. Look at that color, ladies and gentlemen. The color is out of control.
Watch the hot load here again.
Mm-hmm.
Although we don't have to worry too much.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop right there. Keep most of that hot break out, cold break out of there. And what is this?
Hop.
Hop leaf. Can you get that out of there?
Okay.
All right, there she is.
Wow.
Looks like bubble bath. That's it. close her up. For it's going to happen again, I bet. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen, fun times.